Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ruz. I'm part of WACI. Welcome to the fifth WACI. Why don't you first give yourself a round of applause? Let me hear it. Louder. This is the first WACI after COVID that we're actually physically doing it. The last WACI we had, which we had roughly around 300 participants, 37 countries, was taking place in Pittsburgh. Anybody knows where Pittsburgh is? Where's Pittsburgh? Perfect. That's a good answer, general answer. So we did it in Pittsburgh, and that was the last one. Then for the past 2 years, we went fully virtual. And this year, we're live in 109 countries because we have WACI participants from 109 countries that are participating. And guess what? One of those 109 countries is Saudi Arabia. We're very proud to have you here. So if you are a student participating today, stand up for a second. Look around. Look around. You're going to be competing with each other. But most important, you're competing together because you're coming up with some really cool projects. So parents, educators, give your students and your kids a big round of applause for being here today. Now, if you are a teacher, educator, and either you come from Cal School, Miss School, or MEDAC, please stand up. Now, students, you're a teacher, or you want to be a teacher. Give your teachers a big round of applause for encouraging you to be here. Throughout the day, just to give you some logistics, so a number of teams are competing. This is our main room. There's going to be a really cool presentation. 2 of our judges are here from Portugal and Greece. Marco from Portugal. And Amalia from Greece, who was one of the WACI winners, by the way. So we will be competing in Hall 2. So you will be getting a schedule at the time that you're going to be competing. We're relaxed. So take a chill pill. It's not going to be really, hardcore. So enjoy it. Enjoy today because that's rule number 1. Remember, you can see all the projects in Hall 3. There's live presentations you can watch from kids around the world, which starts at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 4 p.m. Saudi time. So at 4 p.m., that's where all the kids are going to be competing. So I want to thank you all for being here today. Enjoy the day. Have a great, great time. And let me introduce Dr. Larry Karen, the provost of KAUST, who made this happen. So a big round of applause for KAUST and KAUST Academy.
Thank you so much. So thank you, and welcome everybody. So how many people, is this your first time at KAUST? First time at KAUST. All right, very good. So welcome. There was an individual named King Abdullah who had a dream of building a university, and that this university would be a beacon to bring people from all over the world together to learn about each other and to study science, technology. That university is called KAUST. And today, you're being here and us being a part of a worldwide program is very much in line with King Abdullah's vision. So thank you so much for coming, and I hope everybody has a wonderful time in this program and at KAUST. So as was said, my name is Larry Karen. I'm the provost at KAUST, but I also do work, my research, or at least my research used to be on artificial intelligence, or AI. So I want to say a few words about AI. So first of all, how many of you have thought about AI, artificial intelligence, right? So how many people have thought about this, right? So I've thought a lot about it as well. And I want to tell you one of the challenges that the field of AI has. Okay, so in AI, we oftentimes use computer software and coding to make predictions. And the objective is that we want to be able to make predictions that are as good or better than the predictions of human beings to predict things of importance. So, for example, in a hospital setting, you might want to predict the most appropriate clinical path for a given patient. So one of the challenges that AI has is that no matter how good the technology is, there's a concern that it is what's called a black box, which means that we don't exactly understand how it works. You understand the problem? So you have this machine, this computer, this software, this artificial intelligence, and it produces results which often are very, very effective. But these results, these predictions, impact other people's lives through, for example, prescribing of clinical paths. So these are very important predictions that the AI is making. And so a concern people have is that we don't really exactly know how it works. All right. So do you see that problem? Does that concern you? So as a guy who does AI, the question I want to ask you guys is, never mind artificial intelligence. What's human intelligence? Right? So we're interested in building an artificial intelligence machine, and artificial intelligence. And we call that a black box. And so my question for you is, what is human intelligence? In other words, when a doctor makes a diagnosis or prescribes a clinical path, this also arguably is a black box. Because if you ask the doctor how they do that, they just say, I went to medical school. So the question for you guys, and I think you had your hand up, is how do we think about intelligence? How do we think about human intelligence? And then how do we relate that to artificial intelligence? So do you want to say something?
Human intelligence is basically an educated guess or something in the human's memory. For example, if I went to school and I learned multiplication and then I taught it to, let's say, my nephew, okay? Then, and he asked me, how do you know this? I'll just be like, okay, I learned it. That's human intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a machine thinking and making the same educated guess, but by being taught by the human.
So that's a very good answer. And so for you guys, and I'll let you speak, how concerned are we about how the machine works versus how well it works? You understand? So in other words, if you have a machine that's very good at doing multiplication, for example, is that enough for us, or do we have to worry about how it actually works?
I think that artificial intelligence and human intelligence are almost the same thing, because human intelligence, it starts with someone, then him telling someone, and that someone could also give artificial intelligence if it gives to an AI. But if you give it to another human, it becomes human intelligence. But also artificial intelligence also is the same as human intelligence. Another way is because multiple people they tell the AI of the same thing, and like if the nephew told someone else and that someone else learned it also in school after he told, he would know a little, then he could know more, so then he could help those two like connect, and it will help him more.
Okay, thank you. So I could tell you this is a very, very smart group of students. So So today, we're going to study AI. We're going to have, I guess, a little bit of a competition in AI. AI is a really cool thing because it really gets at, intelligence. And intelligence itself is an amazing thing. And to try to develop an AI engine is also amazing. The other thing that's really cool is that it brings a lot of interesting mathematics, coding, statistics. So it's a really interesting field. So again, I welcome all of you to KAUST. I expect that you will have a wonderful time here, and you are always welcome back. So have fun.
Hello, everyone. We are really glad to have you here today. My name is Sultan Al-Barakati. I'm the director of KAUST Academy. This year we started as a pilot project, but inshallah next year we'll have a large group of students. But your mission, guys, to convince your colleagues, your friends to be part of this competition next year. Enjoy your time, and I wish you best luck.
I don't know. Well, folks, let me give you some housekeeping items before our next speaker comes in. Are you tired? Did you have lunch, by the way? Did you all have lunch? Fantastic. Well, I can't hear you. What?
Yes.
Oh, what?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Sounds good. Folks, so what we're going to do, we will be moving to the hall 3, where you can see live presentations by kids around the world. Obviously, no sound. We're going to put some really cool playlists so you can listen to some music. And then you will be called in. If you haven't signed up in a time slot, that's okay. You will be called in to go present in front of the judges. Again, judges, two of our judges are here physically. One of our judges is tuning in via Zoom. The most important thing is have fun. If you look at the criteria for this competition, it's half AI, the other half about teamwork, creativity, impact, uniqueability. So those are the things that we are looking for, right? But by the fact that you're here today, you're all winners. Forget about the ranking. Just have a good time. Now, here are some fun facts. Do you know the age of the youngest WACI participant? You're right on. It's 4 years old. Our youngest ever WACI participant was 4-year-old. What we learned from that 4-year-old is you can just have fun in a competition. So you should have fun. Enjoy your day. If you're seeing someone wearing this shirt, you can ask him any questions. Well, not any questions, but you can ask him questions about the competition, and they'll be more than happy to answer you or guide you in the right direction. We have one more speech, but I don't think the director of Miss School is here. Okay, so let me ask Angela, shall we move to room number 3? Okay, everybody, one more time, give yourself a big round of applause. And can we have some Shakira music? Michael, can we get some Shakira? By the way, that song is our theme song. Have you heard that song before? Yeah? What movie is it from?
I think
Zootopia it is. So let's listen to this. Let's get all motivated. Let's participate in the 5th WACI, where 109 countries are participating, 746 projects. Your projects are part of them. So enjoy your day. Anytime, you feel free to move to room 3.